first. I already put it on. Yeah. Just moving on to primer. I just used an Australis primer. Just put it all over my face. And now for the foundation, I just use MAC Studio Finish Studio Fix in NC15, and just using a small stippling brush, also by MAC. Can't tell you exactly where to get them when you're from Australia, because my auntie bought me that in Sephora in America. I don't use a lot of foundation. That will probably cover my whole cheek. Also, it comes out very pale on this video because of the lighting, but I am pretty pale anyway. My face was red beforehand because I'd just washed it. So just making sure that it's buffed in. Yeah, I use buffing motions, pressing it into the skin, just making sure it's nice and even. Next I use a concealer by MAC in NW20, just a little bit on the finger, just in the dark circles. It's specifically made for them. Some people prefer to use brushes. I prefer fingers because they get into the creases. Also down near the nostrils I get very red. I do it on my chin for some reason, and I also pick up any blemishes I have. Using it with my fingers helps warm the product and makes it easier to spread across the skin. I really love this concealer. I also use any excess on the brown bone and such, just making sure it's all rubbed in. Next I use Face of Australia Translucent Loose Powder. I also pick up a brush. This is from Thin Lizzy, sorry. Just grab some product in, swirl it around, and buff out my skin, making sure I set all of my wet foundation. Okay, next I grab an Illamasqua Cream Pigment in shade Hollow, as you can see there. Yeah, I'm just going to use this as an eyeshadow base. It works pretty well. It stops creasing and I really love it. I just put that on the eyelids and buff it out. It's skin colour, kind of, a little bit brown, and it's kind of shiny. It's really nice. And next I use a white eyeshadow by Inglot. Pretty pigmented. I also picked up the wrong brush here. I still use it though. The brush I'm meant to be using is just a wide eyeshadow brush, and nope, not using it yet because I'm an idiot. Looking for it. Looking. Okay, found it. Okay, good. Just using that all over the lid. I like to get up in the brow bone, in the inner corner. I sometimes go underneath, bottom waterline and stuff like that, but I didn't this time for some random reason. And next I'll grab a white eyeliner. I can't remember where I got this from, probably Spray or something like 3 years ago. I just line my waterline. It tends to open up my eyes. A lot of people do this. I find it pretty good. I then move into the inner corner of my eye and I just line a little bit around there. You can't tell too well on this computer. The camera is a little bit funny and the lighting's pretty off. I mean, it is 10 o'clock at night, so sorry about that. Next I pick up that smudging tip, from before. Grab some white eyeshadow on it and just set the insides of the eyeshadow. Yeah, just makes it bright and everything like that, and I like it. Yep. Okay, next I grab my black eyeshadow from Bourjois in Intense Black, and then I grab my favourite crease brush, which is just a brush by Revlon. Bought it from Priceline. Pick up product, blow on the brush to decrease fallout, and then I just get in my eye socket and work in windscreen wiper motions in the crease. I used to do kind of more of a cut crease look, but I don't anymore because I'm lazy. So just working it in, I really don't mind. I sometimes go all the way into the inner eye, it just depends. Next I pick up a white bigger crease brush from Napoleon Purtis and a little bit more product, and I blend out the harsh line. Just be careful not to blend upwards because you don't want to bring the eyeshadow up higher than it already is, otherwise it'll just join up to the eyebrow and it won't look that great. Yes, I'm just rounding it off. It doesn't look as dark as it actually is, so sorry about that. So I just grab my white eyeshadow again, and then that wide eyeshadow brush, and I just fix up the creases and also put the white eyeshadow focusing on the mobile lid in the middle. That just tends to make my eyes pop more, and I feel that it just finishes off the eyeshadow if you don't want to be too dramatic with the cut creasing and stuff like that. So I just blend it out like that. It's pretty simple once you get the hang of it. After darkening up the corners with the crease brush, I grab an angled brush, just anyone, and then I grab some more black eyeshadow, fill up the brush with the product, and then I like to kind of line underneath my waterline just so it has that like contrast between the white and the black. I go halfway, but you know, whatever, I do it on both sides obviously. Okay, so my computer screwed up a little bit, and the next clip is just going to show my eyeliner done. I use Illamasqua body and eyelining pen in Abyss Black, and if anyone really wants to see how I do my winged eyeliner, you can just ask me and I'll make a video specifically for that. I like to go on top of the black eyeshadow I put on, and as you can see I screwed up on one of the eyes and didn't let it dry properly. So probably just fix that, but I can't be bothered. So you're gonna have to deal with it. Sorry about that. Okay, so next I grab my fake eyelashes, and I wear these most of the time. These are just ones I picked up for $2.80. I cut them in half because they're pretty thick. I just grab any glue. Katy Perry eyelash glue works the best for me. Yep, I also grabbed some tweezers, and the glue I just chuck on there, wait around 20 seconds for it to dry until it gets tacky. I also screw up a little bit with that. I put it on without it being tacky, but it takes me a little bit anyway. The good thing about it is the glue dries clear. Just chuck it on, and as you can see, pretty pissed off with that. Gonna glue my eyeball together, whatever. Grab it again, just fix it up. Do it on both sides. Make sure they're all nice and even. Okay, just making sure they're all even. Yep. I can kind of put them in a weird place. You can't really tell. They're really long. I get a lot of comments on them. Some people think they're real. I don't know how you even think that that could be, because they're just ridiculously long, but I like them. Okay, and those are good pajama pants, by the way. I like to grab the eyeliner and just fix up any lines just joining up from the inner corner of the eye to the eyelash, just in case. By the way, I only put eyelashes on half, the outer half. Just grabbing a mascara. It's just some shitty $12 mascara, but it does the job. I only put mascara in like on the lashes that haven't got fake lashes on top of them, just, you know, and sometimes I do a little bit more, but yeah, you can't really tell, just to blend them in basically. Okay, and just doing the bottom lashes. As you can see, I screwed up and poked myself on the eyelid. So I'll just wait till that dries and then clean it up later. It's a little bit more darker in person. I mean, this is really shitty lighting and I'm sorry about that. But yeah, just, you know, gonna have to do. Okay, so I just darkened it up a little bit, and I also forgot to mute this video. I'm not talking, but you might hear some noises. I'm just grabbing an Australis eyebrow pencil. I use dark brown, I used to use black. My natural eyebrows are black, but I find that, you know, brown looks kind of better on me anyway. Yeah. I get a lot of comments on my eyebrows. I'm just making a line of where I want them to start, and then yeah, just kind of squaring them off a little bit, filling them in as I go, just constantly checking. I didn't make any mistakes on this one, but if you do, you can just grab a cotton tip and fix it up with some concealer or something. But yeah, there's not much of a difference, but I just like doing it because, you know, eyebrows are really important, so yeah. And I'm just grabbing some eyebrow gel just to set it off. Just running that across. It's got a mascara one, so it's pretty good. Just doing that, setting them. Make sure they're all good. Okay, next I'm grabbing another Thin Lizzy brush. I have two. Some W7 cheek bronzer and Victoria's Secret bronzer. I tend to mix them together because it's kind of hard for me to find a good contouring product. Just mixing them together and then finding my cheekbones, making a stupid duck face. You can't really tell, but I'm just darkening it up a little bit. I can't go too dark because I'm so pale. It looks really odd, but you can see it better in person. Just checking how to do that. Okay, next I'll be picking up Match Perfection by Rimmel. Yep, as you can see, it's like this dark pink and highlighter. Just using the same bronzing brush. Just doing some light blush motions. Can't really tell which is shit, but yeah. Sorry about the sniffle. Okay, just grabbing an Illamasqua highlighter in Gleam. No, it's Gleam Color Aurora. Just grabbing it, and I'm gonna highlight my cheekbones. It's a really pretty color. Again, you can't really tell which is shit. But just going kind of like on top of my blush and my contouring product, which you really can't see. I also contour my nose, my cupid's bow, but it's hard because of my Medusa, my forehead as well. That's one of the last things to do. Grab my eyeliner, and for some reason I draw this black dot under my eye. Don't know why, I just do it anyway. But yep. I also grabbed just random lip gloss that I've got, just moisturising my lips for lipstick because my lips are constantly always dry. Now, to look like even more of an idiot, I'm going to grab concealer and put it all over my lips. I just do this because it acts as a good base for my lipstick, especially that I wear bright ones. Just chuck in a peace sign pose, why not? And a pout, go me. Okay. Choosing my favourite lipstick, Apocalypse from Illamasqua. I'm just going to put lipstick on my lips. I'm not going to line. I don't have a blue or green kind of liner yet. I have a small top lip, so I'm just going to do it really rough. Yep. Also, using a wipe, I'm just going to fix up anything down the bottom. I get a lot of questions about how I put lipstick on. It's really not that hard with the Medusa. So yeah, just fix it up and stuff. I usually set it through a tissue with some powder, but I'm not going to. But yes, that is all. And thank you for watching. If you have any questions, just let me know. Thank you.